Quick heads up. By the end of this, you'll actually understand the mental health terms people throw around online constantly. And honestly, at least one of these might hit closer to home than you expect. Before we dive in, we're chasing our first 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and every single subscribe genuinely helps us keep making videos like this. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit that button. Okay, ever wonder why some people flinch at loud noises for no obvious reason? Or why a coworker seems to live in two completely different moods in the same week? Today we're breaking down 12 conditions people talk about all the time and barely understand. PTSD happens after someone lives through or witnesses something traumatic. Flashbacks, nightmares, anxiety so intense it derails daily life. People picture soldiers, but it can hit anyone. A nurse after a violent ER shift, a teenager after a car crash. Trauma-focused therapy is the main treatment. Schizophrenia changes how someone thinks, feels, and experiences reality. Hallucinations, hearing voices, seeing things that aren't there. Delusions, beliefs that don't match reality, like being convinced your neighbor is secretly recording you. It usually surfaces in young adulthood. Antipsychotic medication is the primary treatment. Bipolar disorder swings between manic highs and depressive lows. A manic episode can look like euphoria and racing energy, maxing out a credit card on a whim. Depressive episodes bring the opposite, a heavy exhaustion. Mood stabilizers and therapy help manage the cycle. Quick one, drop a comment and tell me which of these you'd heard of before today. I'm genuinely curious how many are new to you. BPD brings intense, fast-shifting emotions, anger to sadness to anxiety, sometimes within hours. Relationships can feel unstable, and the fear of abandonment can be overwhelming, like spiraling over a text that hasn't been answered yet. Dialectical behavioral therapy helps people build steadier footing. Autism spectrum disorder affects communication and social interaction. Reading social cues or holding eye contact can be genuinely hard. Some people repeat certain movements or develop an intense, specific interest, like memorizing every subway line in a city. It's a spectrum, so it looks different for everyone. Early speech and behavioral therapy help people thrive on their own terms. Here's the thing, though. A lot of these conditions get mixed up with each other constantly online. And one of the next three is probably the single most misunderstood diagnosis on this entire list. If this is actually teaching you something, hitting subscribe helps us hit that 1,000 mark faster. And it means we can keep making videos exactly like this one. Let's keep going. Dissociative identity disorder involves two or more distinct identity states, each with its own patterns of thinking and behaving. It's almost always linked to severe trauma in early childhood. Treatment usually means years of therapy working toward integration. Eating disorders involve intense fixation on weight, body image, and food. Anorexia involves severely restricting food intake. Bulimia involves cycles of binging and purging. Binge eating disorder involves eating large amounts without purging afterward. These often show up alongside anxiety or depression, and treatment usually blends therapy with nutritional support. Major depressive disorder, depression, is more than sadness. It's a heavy, persistent hopelessness that drains interest in things you used to love. Sleep, appetite, energy, all of it can shift. Therapy and antidepressants are the standard treatment. ADHD usually shows up in childhood, but plenty of adults live with it too. Inattention makes focus and organization tough. Hyperactivity can look like restlessness or impulsive decisions. It's not just fidgeting. It can make work, school, even a grocery list genuinely hard to finish. OCD combines unwanted, repetitive thoughts, obsessions, with rituals meant to ease them, called compulsions. Someone might feel compelled to check the stove 5 times before they can leave the house. It's exhausting, but CBT and medication often bring real relief. Substance use disorder is compulsive drug or alcohol use despite real consequences. Stopping can trigger withdrawal, which is part of why addiction is considered a chronic disease. With the right treatment, therapy, medication, support groups, recovery is absolutely possible, and anxiety disorders cover a lot of ground. Generalized anxiety means near constant worry, often with no clear trigger. Panic disorder brings sudden waves of fear, racing heart, shortness of breath, dizziness. Social anxiety is the fear of being judged so intense that people start avoiding rooms altogether. 12 conditions. 12 completely different experiences of being human, and honestly, understanding them a little better is one of the easiest ways to be a little kinder to the people around you. If this helped, hit subscribe, and we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and you'd genuinely be part of that. Drop a comment and let me know which one you'd like us to go deeper on next time. See you in the next one.